Before we start, I'd like to acknowledge the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation, the traditional owners of the land that we make this podcast, and I extend that respect to any Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people that are listening to this episode. Yama. G'day, I'm Raddy Walden, and this is Talking Frank, the Strip Down. Today, we're talking about body image. In this week's main episode, we chatted to April Helene Horton, who you might know as Bodzilla, the incredible, powerful, and downright inspirational body love activist. Among her many accomplishments, Bodzilla made history as the first Australian plus-size bikini model to feature on a billboard and launched her own Bras and Things campaign that focused on loving your body and feeling confident in the bedroom.
Body image to me is the way that we perceive ourselves. And I think the conversations that we have about bodies and how we look is always contextualised with who we're talking to.
If you missed this week's ep, go back and have a listen. It is well worth it. You may be wondering why we're talking about body image if the podcast is about sex. Well, body image is a super important aspect of well-being, including sexual health. Our body image can impact our experience of sex and relationships. A negative body image or low self-esteem can influence our sexual and relationship satisfaction, whether that looks like avoiding sex altogether, not wanting to initiate sex, or the inability to be present in the moment. On the other hand, feeling confident, empowered, and loving your body can do wonders for your sex life. So on that note, it's time to get into our main takeaways from this week's ep. Number 1, know what's normal for your body. When we talk about this idea of normal, we're not referring to the exaggerated, unrealistic, and often edited images of a normal body we see in our social feeds, on TV, or in porn. We're talking about what's normal in real life, what's normal for you. What we mean by this is that it's important to keep an eye on any changes in your body that are not normal for you, such as rashes, discharge, lumps or bumps. If you notice something different, you should pay a visit to your doctor for a health check. Number 2, not everyone looks the same. Our bodies, including our genitals, come in all shapes, colours and sizes. There's absolutely no one size fits all. So let's go through it from the top down, shall we? Number 3, boobs look different. Now, there's no such thing as the perfect breast. They can be big, small, round, perky, lopsided. I think you get the picture. The nipple can stick out all the time. It can stick out if the person is cold or aroused, or it can turn inward all the time. If the nipple sticks out, it can be long or short, and even the areola surrounding the nipple itself can be different from breast to breast. It might be big or small, light or dark. It could also be bumpy and have hairs around it. What's important to know is what's normal for your breast to look and feel like, and to get a checkup if you're worried about any changes. Number 4, vulvas look different, and no two vulvas look the same. Let me break it down a little more for you. The labia, or the lips, are the folds of the skin around the vaginal opening, and these come in lots of colours, shapes and sizes. The labia majora, or the outer lips, may be lighter or darker skin colour to the rest of your body, and that's where you'll also find the pubic hair. The labia minora, or inner labia, can also vary in that they can be darker or redder than the other skin on your body too. They might also be long or short, wrinkled or smoothed, and one side might be longer than the other. The labia minora can also be longer than the labia majora. This is totally normal. Actually, around 50% of people with vulvas have exactly that. Number 5, penises look different. You'll likely only see one type of penis portrayed as desirable in porn, and it's usually unrealistically larger than the average. But you should never compare yourself to what you see in porn because it's just not an accurate representation. Penises come in a whole range of shapes and sizes. Some are short, some are thick, some are long, some lean to one side, and guess what? They're all normal. The penis may be darker or redder than other skin on your body, and it's totally normal to have veins sticking out. The foreskin is a fold of skin that covers the head of the penis. Not every person with a penis has a foreskin because it's sometimes removed through circumcision. If you have a foreskin, you should be able to pull it back gently while in the bath or the shower to give the skin underneath a gentle clean. Having or not having a foreskin is not a big deal. It doesn't affect how the penis works or feels. Even pubic hair can look different. We all have different pubic hair and diverse preferences as to what we want to do with it. As you probably know, pubic hair grows around the genital and anal regions and can extend to the thighs. It varies in colour, thickness, length, and texture, all of which is normal. Some people choose to trim, remove, or groom their pubic hair, and that's a personal preference, and it's important to remember that what you do with your hair has nothing to do with personal hygiene. And they're the stripped down facts about body image. Before we bid farewell to another week, here's a reminder not to compare yourself to people on social media. While presented as reality, these images are often perfection that's created, not captured. So try to ignore these and instead focus on what your incredible, unique body can do and feel, rather than just what it looks like. If you're in need of a little extra support, there are plenty of body-neutral social media accounts to follow that promote a balanced body image and can help you look beyond your appearance. If you want more information, you can go to frank.org.au, give the Family Planning Australia talkline a call, or, like usual, I've looked up to you and there is some extra information in the show notes below. Hooroo.